Gundam. Gundam if you're spicy. The big robots with the tiny models. I love this franchise. Starting my journey a few years ago with a single model kit, and now I have a crippling problem. Now obviously when I started building Gunpla kits, I started watching a ton of Gundam media. I absolutely love all the corners of the Gundam franchise. Yeah, even that one. But as I've discovered all the corners of this franchise, one pushed through the crowd to find me. Hi, I'm a meta parody series within the Gundam franchise all about the model kits. So what the heck am I even talking about? Well, in 2013, Sunrise got an idea. Hey, we already make millions a year from these model kits, and the community surrounding these kits is massive. Let's make even more money. And thus, the Build franchise was started with Gundam Build Fighters. I know that technically this was started because of Gunpla builders beginning G, and even before that was Plamo Kuroshiro, but I may end up making videos about those two in the future. So where does this fall within the 45 years of the Gundam franchise? Gundam has a main universe called the Universal Century, which is where most Gundam shows and movies take place. It started with the original Mobile Suit Gundam, and they're still inserting new media into the canon to this day. Gundam also has a ton of alternate universes, which is where you get stuff like Wing, G Gundam, Seed, Iron-Blooded Orphans. Don't even think about that one. Anyways, Build falls right here in its own timeline, and is supposed to be a version of our world, but better. How is it better? The whole world knows about Gundam and Gunpla and absolutely loves it. Why? Because this special particle was discovered that could be used to make the plastic models of Gunpla move and fight, and this becomes an international sport. It fills stadiums and practically everyone is a giant Gundam nerd. Other YouTube channels have made retrospective reviews of the series, and I don't want to do that here. I want to encourage other people to watch it and just kind of explain what makes this sub-franchise so special to me. What we have, at least for Build Fighters and its sequel Tri-Fighters, is a very basic tournament battle anime. This is your style of show like Pokemon, Beyblade, Yu-Gi-Oh! Honestly, it shares the most DNA with Beyblade. The common criticism to all these types of shows is that they are designed to sell merchandise. By the way, I wouldn't personally criticize these shows for that aspect, as I have seen multiple shows from these franchises that still have engaging stories and rewarding plots. This criticism falls on the Build series, as I have seen many say that the series is just a giant model kit commercial. For those of you out there who are saying that, first of all, I'm sure you're really fun at parties. Second, I hate to be the one to break this to you, but the entire Gundam franchise is a promotion for model kits. The popularity of the model kits is one of the factors that saved Gundam from obscurity in the beginning. One big advantage the Build series has is that it pulls from all corners of the Gundam franchise. This quote-unquote kids show marks the first appearance of the G-Savior in a major Gundam project since 2001. For those unaware, G-Savior is a live-action Canadian movie that Sunrise does its best to make sure nobody remembers. To appreciate all of the references this show makes, you have to be a Gundam otaku of the highest level. Let me give another example. In Tri-Fighters, the characters are singing Anime Janai. Anime Janai! Anime Janai! Honto no koto sa! The first opening to Double Zeta. You know, the black sheep of the Universal Century. Kid show, apparently. This last one's just kind of one of my favorites from Tri-Fighters. I have made multiple searches to see if any English-speaking fans have noticed this, and I haven't found any. The Gundam Tryon 3 is a reference to how Sunrise made Super Robot anime before Gundam, with its fancy poses and transformation sequence. But this Gundam specifically references Daiturn 3, Sunrise anime from 1978, with its overall color scheme, the arm shields, and even its V-fin are direct references to that robot. All this to say, the Build series makes some seriously fun pulls. Whenever I get asked if you have to watch Gundam to enjoy the model kits, my answer is always no. Watching the show can enhance your enjoyment of it overall, but you can enjoy them separately. I feel the same way about the Build series. It has deep ties to the Gundam franchise, and knowing all the lore certainly enhances it, but you don't need it. The stories are fun, engaging, and even wacky at some points. This show still has amazing animation and great moments that rival other top-tier anime. I want to end by focusing on a specific character episode from Gundam Build Divers. Small background, Divers takes place a few years after Fighters, and takes the whole concept and makes it into a VR MMO anime. So far, with my watch through of the Build series, this has been one of my favorites. So, slight spoilers for the first couple of episodes of Build Divers. Skip to this point if you want to remain spoiler free. Our characters Riku and Yukio want to bring their friend Momoka on a mission in the game, but unfortunately she does not have a Gunpla to scan into the game to play. Fortunately, the shop employee Nami tells them that they have some model kits that can be rented. Afterwards, they talk about how well the model is made and how they would love to have a skilled builder like that on their team. After asking Nami who made it, she says it was made by her older brother Koichi. We learn that he used to love Gunpla fighting and had a team of friends. Then, GBN, the VR game, got released, and everyone started moving to that game and left the physical Gunpla fighting behind. Koichi's friends all left the club and just moved on to the new game, and he lost touch with all of them. Nowadays, he builds the models for the shop as a favor to his sister, but he seems to have lost all drive for the hobby. When Riku and his friends keep pestering Koichi about joining them, he's reluctant. They eventually find his old stash of Gunpla models he made for his friends, and Riku and the gang decide to repair them. Seeing their passion for the hobby, Koichi finally decides to join them. I love this whole episode. It's probably my favorite in the whole series. I'm gonna be a little vulnerable for a second, but I understand the feelings of losing a friend like this, and losing drive for something you love. It really spoke to me. This is a silly kid show about plastic models, by the way. Anywho, all of the Build series is available on Crunchyroll to watch, and its big crossover OVA, Metaverse, is here on YouTube. All of it is subbed, unless you count the Southeast Asian dub, which is a choice. It's a great little series that just warms my heart to watch. Check it out if you'd like, but other than that, thank you for watching. Okay, second video done, second outro. I know this one was a little shorter than the previous one, but I just kind of wanted to get my thoughts out there about the Build franchise. I still got a couple of other things in the work, things I want to release in the future. As always, YouTube housekeeping, like and subscribe. And once again, thanks for watching.